Good evening, and welcome to HAI-5 News. I'm Leah Botman. This is our coverage for July 2nd, 2026. Meta, the company behind Facebook and Instagram, is reported to be entering the cloud business. The name, Meta Compute. The idea is to rent out spare AI computing power, the capacity it cannot use internally, to outside companies. On the news, Meta stock surged. It rose more than 11% at one point, adding about $179 billion in market value. Having spent enormous sums to build its AI infrastructure, Meta now wants to earn by becoming the one who rents it out. Let's take a closer look at the strategy. First, what was actually reported? According to the financial outlet Bloomberg, Meta plans to launch a new cloud infrastructure business called Meta Compute. It has two main parts. One is selling outside access to AI models running on Meta's own infrastructure. The other is renting out raw computing capacity, so-called bare metal, to other cloud startups. The effort is led by three executives, including infrastructure chief Santosh Janardhan. For now it is still at the planning stage, but it could become a new pillar of revenue for Meta. Next, why now? Over the past few years, Meta has poured enormous sums into data centers for its own AI development. But when you build too much AI infrastructure, some computing power ends up sitting idle. Rather than let it go to waste, the plan is to rent it out and turn it into cash. In fact, back in May, CEO Mark Zuckerberg said that if the company overbuilt capacity, selling the excess was definitely on the table. Others, like the space company SpaceX, are also monetizing spare capacity. Meta, too, has flipped its thinking, from being a buyer to being a seller. So what does this entry mean? The cloud market today is dominated by three giants: Amazon's AWS, Microsoft's Azure, and Google Cloud. Meta's move means challenging that stronghold head-on. Meta has real strengths, one of the world's largest networks of data centers, and the expertise it has built developing AI. If it can offer spare computing power cheaply, it becomes an attractive option for the many companies that want to run AI. Computing power itself is turning into a resource anyone can buy, like electricity or water. Finally, the market reaction. Investors welcomed the news strongly. Meta stock jumped more than 11% on July 1st, becoming the single biggest driver of both the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq. On the same day, though, there was a striking contrast. AI memory makers Micron and SanDisk plunged more than 10%. South Korea's SK Hynix fell 9%. The market treated those who command AI computing power as the winners, and, for now, turned away from the memory companies that make the components. Within the AI boom, the sorting of winners and losers is becoming clear. Finally, to wrap up, Meta's entry into the cloud shows that the main battleground of the AI race is shifting, from the intelligence of the models to the computing infrastructure that runs them. AI infrastructure used to be something each company kept for itself. From here on, a huge market is emerging for renting that spare capacity back and forth. AI computing power is no longer just for a handful of tech giants, it is becoming infrastructure that supports society. Whoever controls it will hold the lead in the next era. At HAI-5 News, we'll keep covering this major shift. Please subscribe and give us a like. I'm Leah Botman. See you next time.
Don't miss the next episode. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell.